from what I'm hearing teams want is to still have the deterministic workflow steps and automation, but then for things that are less certain or much more opaque in terms of how to really go about taking the next step, I think the combination is a very powerful thing.
Yeah, so like a common one to convert from a deterministic workflow to agentic is phishing investigation, because I've seen people take a literal like 200 step workflow and convert it down to a single AI agent. Because that makes a lot of sense, right? Like phishing messages are the least deterministic thing you can possibly think of. And yet every security team has their like security at junk drawer full of potential phishing messages that have been reported to them. So it's an awesome AI use case, right? And like, maybe the flip side of that is people have a deterministic workflow that can, lock or isolate a production server. They're not turning it over to AI anytime soon. And I think that's totally fine, right? Because there are some, and like, I also would argue you shouldn't turn over that use case to a human. If you're talking about like critical production systems, that's actually too important for any non-deterministic system to go handle, whether that's a human being or an AI agent, right? So, I think for folks being able to pick and choose, what the right use cases are for AI with those sorts of guardrails, I think it ends up being a really powerful combination.